Hello, welcome. My name is Kate. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. If you'd like to book a reading, link is in the bio. If you would like to report Auntie Bev, link is in the bio. And if you would like to donate, we all donated $1 to the Karen Reed Defense Fund. That link is also in the bio. Well, since the last time I saw you guys, I got some messages. I was going to meditate on the John situation, see if he needed to go to the light. And I got something that was a little bit troubling. This familial DNA thing is who's related to John. And I've already set sacred space, called in the quarters, and asked for guidance and help. That is troubling because there's one person who is a complete psychopath, in my personal humble opinion. And I even said he looked possessed, and then the cards confirmed it. Paul O'Keefe. I have been saying that he was there since the first time I ever read on him. And so that was one thing. The next thing was that Sergio is getting that Higgins killed John. And Sean is getting that Brian Albert killed him. Well, Sergio's explanation was that Higgins was there first. He even has like the weather report, and there's 0 snow when he says he did a sweep of the driveway. So that would make sense that Higgins did it before anyone got home. To me, there was no way that Brian didn't jump in. So those are two things that came to me. The situation with Paul O'Keefe is troubling, for real. This is going to hit a chord that's very close to the Ethan Chapin situation. And I am shuffling the yes/no cards. I don't even need to shuffle them. I should just do John and Paul next to each other. Well, I haven't shuffled. I was talking about it, and the yes definitely card is on the top. So that's what we needed to know for that. Now we're going to do Paul and John. All of the people that the DNA showed up for, I'd like to thank our wonderful, beautiful friend. We have Courtney and Colin and the red solo cups. And that's what I've seen. That's on our list. What a scumbag. This is all allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Please do your own research. Everyone has Google. I just made a comment in the last one about thank you so much for the Google drop. We all have Google. I know what it says about the DA in Idaho, that he got his license in 82. Fine, that's great. I have Google, and I love that you did that. I now want to know what his bar license number is, which should be as easy as that Google search, and you will not be able to find it. And if you do, I would love it, and I'll give you like $1 million because, well, that's a lot, but you know what I mean. So we're going to do Paul O'Keefe, I'm setting the intention to do Paul and John next to each other. What I just got was, remember yesterday or when I did the Brian Albert reading, and it was like, who's his daddy? Who does he report to? And Paul O'Keefe reports to an entity that is not of this world, not a human, and he signed a deal with the devil. I'll just say that, in my personal humble opinion, allegedly. No facts here. Huh. Dead little boy. Yeah, don't say. So we're going to do Paul on the right, John on the left. Oh, Karen's here. Let me check the top. Okay, you guys can see this. Jennifer's here. And someone's mother issues are here. Okay. Hopefully, I mean... Hmm. I already knew Paul was bad news, but this is just helping to confirm it. Oh, here's Brian Albert. Here's the party. Oh, here's death. I have chills. Okay. Oh, let's see here. What can you guys see? Yeah. Okay. Brian, Karen, and Brian. I don't have my water bottle here. All right. Paul. Scumbag. Okay, Paul. We have a dead little boy who is way overkilled for Paul. We also have the fighting card for Paul. We also have Benifer for Paul. We have an unfair fight. The devil. Yep. He reports to the prince of this world. He was stuck between a rock and a hard place, 2 horrible decisions. Really like to get out of here. He has mommy issues too. Not my problem. There's Daddy Pentacles here. New beginning. Contract. This could be silence. New beginning. Afternoon traffic. And he's hanging around to see what the feds are going to do. What a scumbag. Ew. I will check my emotions at the door because this is very, very similar to Ethan Chapin in Idaho 4. For our friend, John O'Keefe. Well, the feds are here. Thank God the feds are here. Because he went to a party and there was a death, his own. He had a happy home. He was raising the children. His money was fine. And his decision was get out of this car or not. And the devil was waiting for him on the other side of that door. Literally. So, Paul just made a lot of lists. He's disgusting. The DNA list is now, we're about to put Paul on it because it's a familial DNA. It's not from my own. That was from source consciousness. However you want to call it. Paul O'Keefe. That's why he is so adamant and psycho, my personal humble opinion, about Karen taking the heat for this. That was a huge realization. I did not get it. That it could have been a... And I have said this before, his only alibi is his sketchy wife, who also got a snake. Is that a crossroads? Yeah. Loser. Oh, these are Ashley at the Reckoning. I always talk about her literally every day. If I don't talk about her, I feel like I'm like cheating on her. Like the way you do with the hairdresser. Had the same hairdresser for years. And she just moved and now I moved with her. Well, they didn't literally. Oh gosh. So perhaps Paul has the opportunity. He can always make a new decision. This goes all the way back to the times that the Bible was written. You can always recover and come to the light. There's a lot of gaslighting and manipulation. He's been exposed for stalking. Who's he stalking? His brother or his brother's girlfriend? Like a complete psycho. There was a medical emergency. We're going down the rabbit hole. struggle. Good, we get to take the trash out. Oh, I wonder if he and Aaron are having problems. Don't care. And perversion, yeah, he's psycho. My own personal opinion, there's law enforcement involved. Yeah, he had psychic abilities. I don't know. I know I can confidently say that he has used them for the dark side. That's fine. All the darkness is a lack of light. And you have the opportunity to change your ways. Corruption. I was just watching There's an Affair. Yeah, he and oh boy. I just accidentally almost said Karen. Please tell me Karen didn't bang this loser. I was hoping this was Aaron and Paul. I mean, yeah, Aaron and Paul. Private property. And there's a change of plans. No kidding. Dismemberment. There's stories getting dismembered. We have terrorism. Someone asked me if this wheel in the woods concealed could be in the backyard for Chloe. Sure. I don't know. I'm guessing because the outside of that house looks just like the house I grew up in. The woods aren't like big. I mean, I have no idea how much like an acre is, but I'm guessing each house had an acre. You can see on the other side of them. Propaganda. They got it wrong. And an accomplice, a partner. The best part of this is that the feds know. I mean, if we're picking it up on tarot cards, the feds know that this yeah, we just got confirmation. This is for Sarah, whatever her name is. I'll tell you what her name is. Levinson, Sarah Levinson. She was trained Medicare. All of them were, really. Hiding behind the church. Con man. Couple. Pinky swear. Power supply. So the intersection of the energy of Paul and John is concerning. Well, I have been saying this the entire time that Paul was there that night, and one of our very dear friends, while I was channeling the information, that we're right about the DNA, but we weren't right about the person because there's familial. That is concerning. Every single time a family member is like deeply involved in this, it is like upsetting. It's troubling. What did Paul want from John? What is he like jealous of? What did he want? His light, his stability. Probably a good Christian man. They all are. There's not that much to say. I mean, there was a fight. In conclusion, Paul definitely touched John. There's the devil, there's the fight, and there's the dead little boy. Jennifer was there, and his mommy issues decided to show up. There's money somewhere. That I saw a comment that maybe these are like the ideas, perhaps. It wasn't a fair fight. He was stuck between a rock and a hard place. Now he wants to get out of here. This is the beginning of a contract. This can be this silence code of conduct, like the silence code. This is, I mean, it's shown up as OnlyFans and afternoon traffic. The biggest industry in America that we can't even say on YouTube. That's weird. And now he's hanging around to see what the feds are going to do. We also have thank God Karen's here. She's the light. And Brian Albert's archetype is here. The way these fell was he was asking us to look at Karen shining light on the light. To find an archetype, you find someone's birthday, find the major arcana card that coincides with that birthday. For John's side, we have the Hierophant. Thank God. Hierophant's here. He's always the white hat in these true crime readings. He went to a party that resulted in a death. Well, let's do this. He went to a party. He had to make the weight of two decisions. Should I go inside or should I stay here? Go in, stay. Go in, stay. Go in. And it resulted in death. He was perfectly happy with his life. He and Karen, I've always said this, were super close, and he was helping raise the babies. Oh, that just gave me the chills. Hello, Keith. That's who it was. Yuck. It's his DNA that's all over everything. So does that mean that he got hurt too? Like, what? I don't know. What a loser. What a loser. That's what I'll tell you, Paul. Paul O'Keefe, you're a loser. I remember when this happened in Idaho, we started finding out what ruled the family. And I mean family, very loosely. The same way, I know a quick Google search will give you that the DA got his bar license in 82. That's not my point. I want to know what his bar license number is, which should be as easy as finding out that he got it. Everyone else, Google any attorney, and you'll find the bar license right there. You're not going to find it. I promise. But I appreciated that comment, thinking that we hadn't already checked Google. That wasn't the point. The point is he doesn't have a bar license number. I don't know. You can write anything you want for Google. I was a director of international marketing. Trust me. That's something I do know a little bit about. So I love you guys very much. I'm going to love you and leave you. Those were two things that I just wanted to say, and I will probably be back. I'd like to look into a few other cases. I mean, we could tap back into the Bev. I mean, why make better decisions when you've already started lying? What is it that Alex Murdaugh said when at first we start lying? I tried to make it sound very deep, and he's not a very deep person, but now I can't remember the quote. So I will love you and leave you. Thank you so much for coming. I will see you next time. If you need anything, let me know. I love you. Bye.